Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Exciting session today. Prepare yourself for having some major aha moments. And some of them may not be as pleasant because you may actually realize that you are missing a few steps that aren't set up in your YouTube funnel, and you are actually missing out and leaving money on the table. So prepare yourself. Um, and today I'm going to be actually showing you 5 funnels, very simple funnels. And don't get scared by the word funnel. It's basically what do you do to make sure that your subscribers, your viewers are entering your world? So the reason why I said prepare yourself for some aha moments is I noticed that a lot of people, a lot of creators are missing out because they don't have either full funnel set up. They just have like the beginning. And then if there is no continuation, it's, you know, it's hard to make sales, to make YouTube ecosystem even make, make sense as far as your YouTube strategy. Okay. So let me just double check. Yeah. All right. So we're going to start with the simplest funnel, and it is the freebie funnel. This is the funnel that helps me build my YouTube membership to over 200 people right now. But at the beginning, this is the funnel that brought in 100 members in just a few days. So this was the funnel. Okay. Freebie, immediate limited time offer, and emails. So the reason why I said some of you don't have a full funnel set up, because all what I see is like, you have a freebie. Okay, great. You're sharing the freebie. If you don't have like an immediate limited time offer or emails or launch, you're going to waste those leads, right? You're going to waste this energy, this momentum, because when somebody joins your world, they are ready to buy. And if you wait until you're ready, I'm just going to put my freebie out there, I'm not sure what's next, you are leaving money on the table. Because those leads, those people, they get cold, they are ready to buy then, but then we have a lot going on. I'm not going to say that they forget about you, but they don't have the same energy. They forget what they got from us. They forget about the freebie that they got. So what I recommend for this funnel number 1 is have a freebie and have a 48-hour special right after. Hey, join this mini membership for 48 hours and get this bonus. Okay? People need urgency. And I'm not saying create fake urgency that no, after 48 hours, you can still get the bonus. No, create a real bonus that's gonna disappear after 48 hours. Because if you don't do the 48-hour thing, what's gonna happen is if you're just gonna mention your membership, people may save that on their phones. And we have a lot of things that are saved on our phones, thousands and thousands, right? Together with food pictures, with things that we want to buy. And then there's going to be like your freebie or like your membership. Oh, like, oh yeah, YouTube membership. I'm interested. But if we don't give them the reason to buy now, we're going to be saved on the phone among hundreds and hundreds of files and pictures and everything. So I recommend to have immediate limited time offer, something small, $7, $9. Your mini membership is perfect, right? We just finished the cohort of mini community kickstart. It's actually still going. It's week 4. So, starting your mini community is a fantastic way to bring your audience into your world. Okay, so you do that with 48-hour limited bonus, and then you have a set of emails. Okay, so the emails are also important because, yes, you are letting people know that they have 48 hours to join, but then maybe you didn't catch them at the right time. Maybe, they were just like waiting in line or, cooking dinner. And again, they need reminders. We need reminders. So at least 3 to 5 emails after. Okay, so those of you who have just the freebie, look what you're missing out here. Well, look what you're missing from the funnel. If you have just the freebie, please add the immediate limited time offer, 48 hours, 72 hours, and then add the emails, automation emails that people should receive right after. I'm definitely not telling you to write those emails by hand. This is all happening in the automation, okay? So people download your freebie, they get the limited time offer on the thank you page, and then they get 3 to 5 emails to get that limited time offer. Okay, so this is the entire freebie funnel. When you have a freebie, have something after, because if not, people will just forget what they downloaded. And guess what? Some people don't download the freebie from the first email. I actually like reminding them. It's like, hey, how's it going? Did you get freebie, the kickstart? How do you like the kickstart? And I still link the kickstart because some of them maybe they didn't download. Okay, so we need more touch points. We need more reinforcement of what we want them to do and not just one touch point. Okay, so let me see. There are a few comments. Oh, hey there. Good to see you. Hi, Rhonda. Good to see you. So lovely to see you. Always love your energy. Great. Awesome. That's Ben, I believe. Wonderful. And Anika. Well, we have great souls here live. If you're watching the replay, feel free to leave a comment if you have a question. So let's get to another funnel here, another funnel that you can put in place. And all that, by the way, this is all for YouTube. So you're going to be sharing the freebie link in the description of your channel and in the description of your videos. So what's going to be happening is you're going to be selling on autopilot. All you need to do is you need to set it up first, because when somebody watches your video, they will go to the description, they'll get the freebie, they'll get the limited time offer, they'll get your emails. And of course, not everybody will get your offer, but you will increase your chances by setting up these multiple reminders. Okay? Beautiful. Now let's get to funnel number 2. This is the masterclass funnel. This is a great funnel. It's working really well, but again, it has to be implemented fully. So we have registration, then the masterclass is happening, then we have the masterclass and emails. So a lot of people think that they're going to have the masterclass, sell, and that's it. They don't realize that 70% of sales are actually happening via the replay. Not everybody is watching exactly when we want them to watch. Not everybody is going to be joining our live masterclass. That is totally okay. Make sure you have follow-up emails for people who are watching the replay. There is so much money left on the table from by not focusing on selling in the replay. So you have the masterclass. Either the masterclass can be paid, then you just focus on the masterclass. I sold masterclasses for like $9, $27, $37. They all sell. If you come up with a topic that people want, you will sell. And then what you could do, you could still have, a 48-hour special offer. It can be your membership, for example, that you can sell in the emails, or you could have a free masterclass, and then at the end of the masterclass, you can invite people to your membership and follow up via emails. And I would also recommend to have a 48-hour bonus to give people reason to buy. Okay, once again, 48-hour bonus works really well. So whenever I'm asked, Should I offer a discount, a free month? I always say it's better to offer regular priced membership and then offer a bonus on top of it. So include more value instead of discounting what you have. Keep it and add more value that's gonna just be valuable for 48 hours, right? You could play with the price too if your price is a little higher. Like for example, my kickstarts, I have my kickstarts at $97. I discount them, and then others can buy them for regular price after the deadline. So here I am playing with the price. But if I was going to use the $7 membership, the YouTube Income Vault, what I would do a 48-hour bonus. And the bonus can be a workshop, a bonus can be maybe a cheat sheet, something that they will really care. And it really matters, actually. I've had people who, signed up to the membership and then asked me, "Oh, where is my bonus? Did I make it on time?" Because I said it's 48 hours. So they said, "Did I make it on time for the bonus?" And I'm like, "Well, actually you did a little, you were a little bit late, but here's the bonus." So they really care, and it inspires people to take action. So make sure you have that 48-hour bonus in place. Are there any questions, guys? Let me just double check here. Yes, absolutely, Rhonda. So important, Rhonda, and this is a great point that you are, emphasizing here. We think that people will buy on our terms. Oh, yes, they will, show up live, have their wallets ready, open them up, and buy what we tell them to buy. That doesn't happen this way, guys. People have lives. Imagine that. People do have lives, and they may not be ready exactly when we, ask them to, but they may be ready at another time. So give them a few more chances, a few more reminders, share some value as well. So that's what the funnels are all about, okay? So we just finished talking about the masterclass funnel, registration, masterclass, replay, emails, okay? Now let's talk about direct to a sale funnel, and that is exciting. I mean, we all want that. Wouldn't we want like just selling directly? I would, right? So all we need to do is put the link to the sales page and then maybe have a bump, like an upsell, like a, upgrade, like something in additional, like $27, $37, and then upsell, and then emails. Okay. So this can work, but it can take a bit of time to make it work because we need to have the right angle to make it attractive. Not everybody will like, yeah, I want this. Yes, Anna just is selling something. Let me buy it from her. Well, it has to resonate with people and it has to be something that they want, presented with the right angle. So low ticket is perfect. That's why memberships that are $5, $7, $9 are really great because we can bring in cold traffic directly to that funnel. Okay, then we can, have like a bump or two. I recommend like 2 bumps, $27, $17 to up the lifetime value, the value of the order. Then we can have an upsell. And then they can join our email list. So this is a very hard funnel to crack, but when it works, it's like printing money. Because imagine, you could do that on YouTube, of course. You could have a low ticket link in your channel description and in your video descriptions. And, then they can have a bump, upsell, emails. But if you want to grow even faster and get your answers faster, because remember, it's all about page views. We need like We need like at least 100 page views to determine if this is the right sales page, the right messaging and stuff. So to gather 100 sales page views with YouTube, depending on your reach, on your views, may be a bit harder than if you run ads on top of it. Okay, running ads as well, it's like, putting some gasoline on the fire and really getting your answers faster, growing faster. I mean, I'm not promising that you're going to like immediately grow, but you're going to get answers such as, do you need to tweak? You're going to be tweaking faster, improving faster, and growing faster. And of course, if you want to do it organically, post more videos. Post more videos. Just like Rhonda is so prolific. I mean, she's posting multiple times per week. If you could do it, you're going to get your answers fast because you're going to get more page views to your sales funnel, to your freebie, to your low ticket offer. Okay. So this is number 3. Typical sales funnel. I recommend to have bumps just because if you have this funnel and are running ads, that can be expensive. That's why, if you have just $7, you want to make sure you have 17 and 27 with that 7, so that it's like, I think it's like 51 instead of just 7, because you need to have more money to cover ad spend, because you might have days with no sales. And so when one sale happens, instead of having 7, you want to have $51 to cover those days with no sales. All right. So it's fantastic when you put it all in place. It's really, really good because that's how you can grow, because you can be adding people to the list. You have them on the list. You can cover the ad spend with your order bumps, etc. So really, really fun. Okay. Now funnel number 4 is now high ticket coaching funnel. What you could have is a low ticket, like a $7 product, $9 product, then emails, and then you can have a high ticket application. This is for anyone who sells, coaching packages for $3,000, $5,000. So when you get people on your list from a low ticket product, like $7 or $9, and then you follow up with emails with high ticket application, these are different buyers than people from the freebie. Does it work better than the freebie? You just have to test. Anything is possible, but you just have to create more and more touch points. This is why YouTube funnel is so good, because we can warm people up via YouTube videos. You could keep showing up, keep being in front of them with videos, okay? And they are more likely to buy because we're creating the like and trust, okay? Now, here's another high ticket funnel, and that is straight to the application. And then you can have either auto enrollment via email, private training replay, or you could book a call. This is a fantastic way to do it with YouTube. I actually did book when I was open to private clients. I did book, I think, a client or two this way. I just put in the application in my video description, and the video was about how to create your coaching funnel with the application. And I did get 2 clients, I believe, from that. But just think about it. It's like you could have a video with 100 views, and if you get 2 clients, and if you charge $3,000, that's $6,000. If you charge $5,000, that's $10,000 with 100 views. That's why having like really aligned offers with your channel is important, because you're going to be attracting people who are interested in what you have to sell. And so these 100 people who are going to be watching your videos, it's not going to be like some people who want to create, faceless YouTube channels or not your audience. These are going to be your people. So to have 2 out of 100 is very possible. You just have to keep going and keep using your messaging, keep tweaking to see what resonates with your audience. Because guys, this is not like this that you can just snap your fingers. You have to keep tweaking. These funnels will need work. It's not as easy as social media portrays of like, oh yeah, I just made 10K, I just made 2K. It involves a lot of tweaking, a lot of touch points, a lot of warming up, and a lot of you building trust as a coach. Okay. So are there any questions so far? And which funnel would you be interested in? What funnel do you think speaks to you the most? And are there an aha moments here? Let me know in comments. And don't worry if you don't have all the steps in the funnel. We are always optimizing. We're always making things better. It's just, it's always the case. Okay. So, for example, as I mentioned previously, this is currently the funnel that's been working for me the best. And I am making it even more and more robust. So what I'm doing actually is I'm creating this whole ecosystem. So let me just actually see. I think there's a question. Anika, okay. Will be mine to get them to click a link of some kind. Okay, number 5, Anika. Let me just check number 5. Let's look. So you want application, okay? Yes, absolutely. Like if you post YouTube videos, warm them up with emails, you could have already people straight away to application. If somebody watches you for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or even maybe a masterclass that you have on YouTube for 30 minutes, they will be able to just click to the application and you will be able to book a call with them and let them know about the opportunity to work with you. Okay, so that's totally possible. Okay, now let me yes, exactly. So let me just let you know about my YouTube ecosystem, how I'm making it more and more robust. I'm creating the entire ecosystem. It's not just a freebie. So some of you who are in YouTube Income Vault know that I have a 30-day roadmap for YouTube. Okay, it's a pretty simple roadmap right now. What I am doing, I'm actually expanding this roadmap to be really super valuable for anybody who downloads it, who enters my world. I'm also going to include a video just to create more like and trust. So that's going to be my freebie. On the roadmap, I have, step by step of what you should do in 30 days. But guess what I'm also going to be doing? I'm going to have links to different offers and especially to YouTube Income Vault. So they will download the roadmap and some of the links will be like, yes, if you want the community, join the YouTube Income Vault. So that's going to be, number 1, right? I'm selling in the freebie. On the thank you page, I have I'm actually, playing with doing the proper counter. The counter will say 48 hours and it's going to be probably a workshop, a special workshop that I will do as a bonus if you if you join YouTube Income Vault, and I probably will do annual. Okay. If you do annual, you will get this bonus for 48 hours. And then the email sequence talking about the 48 hours timer is running out, the bonus is going away. join YouTube Income Vault yearly. Okay. So, but again, guys, I will be tweaking and testing a lot. So I'm going to release that first version, but then guess what? I'm going to have it on I have it in all my videos, right? Have that link. I'm going to be speaking at the summit. I'm also going to be running ads to it, and I'm going to check what is going on. Are people getting that bonus for 48 hours? Is that a great bonus? Are they signing up? What is the percentage of people who join as members compared to those who downloaded the freebie? If not, I'm going to be tweaking. Maybe 47 is not what I should start with. Maybe I'm just going to say, hey, it's just $7 a month, cancel anytime. Okay? That's the first step. But then they're on my list. I'm releasing the kickstarts. Now we are starting YouTube Arena. They can buy the YouTube Arena after we are done with the YouTube Arena, the 4-week YouTube Kickstart. They can buy it as well. So in one of the emails, if they don't join the membership, in one of the emails, I will say, hey, do you want to have a 30-day YouTube Kickstart? Maybe you don't like memberships. I keep telling you about joining YouTube Income Vault, but maybe you don't like it. Of course, I'm not going to say in these words. Not everybody wants to join. But how about you just buy YouTube Arena, and for 30 days, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do in your first month on YouTube, right? Like, look what and I'm going to have the replays from our session. I'll probably also fire an automation for them, okay? But this is all happening in the background, guys. I'm going to set it up once, and that's it. So look how many selling touch points I'm creating here. So Rhonda, what you were saying about creating touch points with our audience, I am now elevating what you said, and I'm talking about creating selling touch points with my audience. Hey, there is a mention of YouTube Income Vault in the roadmap. Ooh, there is also a mention on the thank you page because of the 48-hour bonus. Oh, and also in the emails in my footer. But then that's okay if you don't want to join, because guess what? Maybe you want a 30-day YouTube Arena. Okay, so look at this ecosystem that is possible for you to do thanks to YouTube. If you don't want to pay for ads, just make videos. Be consistent, grow your subscriber base, your views, your audience on YouTube, and you're going to be able to deploy this beautiful ecosystem and let it work for you in the background while you're just making videos. Your only job, when you have all these pieces in place, my only job will be to just put out more videos on YouTube. And yeah, for now, I'm also running ads, but guess what? I may change my mind later. And when my channel, doubles in size, triples in size, I get to 10K subscribers, like all that, I may stop running ads and just make YouTube videos. And people will be just going like, freebie, roadmap with links, thank you page with 48 hours and thing, bunch of emails from Anna. Some of them will join the YouTube Income Vault. Others, YouTube Arena. And yet others, both. But this is not so dreamy as I'm describing, guys, because it will involve a lot of tweaking. Because guess what may happen? If my messaging is not resonating, if I'm not attracting the right audience, I'm not going to be getting the members. And I'm going to be getting just very sporadic, maybe YouTube Arena signups. So what I will have to do is tweak the messaging, because maybe there's something overwhelming, something they don't want, or maybe, it's not going to be the right time. So guess what? These people will still stay on my list, and in 6 months they may join. Time and again, I am noticing this. Members don't join right away when they get the freebie, but they join 6 months later because the time was not right. Now they're right for YouTube because they keep hearing YouTube is so good. YouTube is, this is all where, um, you can build your audience. This is so fantastic. It's evergreen. You can, and then they're like, oh, okay, this Anna girl, I think I'm on her list. And then they notice my footer. They already got the freebie. They got that, more touch points. Months later, here they are as members. Okay, so ecosystem might take time, but guess what? I am not going to be waiting for them for the 6 months later. No, I'm gonna be busy making more videos to get more people into my ecosystem, to get more people getting the freebie, looking at the links. So they will be joining 6 months later. Some will be joining now. It's all good. Who thinks is just like so exciting? Who is ready to set it all up for yourself? Like, this is such a fun way to either create another income stream, replace your current income stream. It takes work, but this work is so worth it because you can literally be doing it passively if you have enough patience and if your mindset lets you. And we're going to talk about it. Hi, Tans. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here because you are so ready to deploy this ecosystem for yourself. How exciting this is for you, Tans, and everybody else to see this, low ticket funnel ecosystem, right? And if you are seeing this right now, guys, have you tried doing it? And let me know, where in the funnel are you? What step of the funnel are you at? Do you already have a freebie? Do you have links in your freebie? Because you don't have to have a roadmap. You can have a freebie with the link to your offer. That's also great, right? You can have a PDF or Canva file, and the link can be like, you can introduce yourself and even have like an application link right there. Hey, do you want to book a free intro session? Here's my calendar right there. And then, do you have the limited time offer? Do you have a bonus? Do you have an email follow-up sequence after your freebie? Do your emails have the links to that offer? Let me know what you have ready as of now, right now from this funnel. If it's just the freebie, tell me freebie. If you have the bonus, tell me bonus. If you have emails, tell me emails. Let me know. So your guys quiet today. That's totally fine. I mean, I understand that some of you may actually have a bit of a funnel shock right now and may be like, wow, I just have a freebie. I have nothing after. It's okay. We are constantly optimizing our businesses. And maybe you've been busy, building your YouTube channel. Life is lifing. Don't beat yourself up. Take the screenshot of this to remind yourself that this is what you want to build, or put it in your notes of what you need to put to deploy this entire funnel. And know, all you need for this funnel is freebie, bonus, and 3 to 5 emails, follow-up emails. Okay? So this is how you can really check if you're attracting the right audience, and this is how you sell. All right? Okay, so Tan says, this is true. I just have a freebie, and you're building your email list slowly, okay? But after the freebie, Tans, ideally, you want to have a follow-up sequence and automation. So you want to, depending on what your email provider is, you need to have an automation that fires up right after somebody downloads a freebie. And when somebody downloads a freebie, don't waste the real estate on your thank you page. On your thank you page, ideally, you want to have an offer, even, $7, $10, $9, $17, something to sell, because some people may be already ready to buy from the thank you page. All right? Because they already got the freebie. So you have nothing to lose to put something on the thank you page. Okay, so Anika says, I am still in the starting to make this ecosystem. It's what I'm building in February. Fantastic, Anika. So step by step, don't get intimidated. It can be a lot of steps if you let it. High converting freebie. The freebie has to be very aligned with what you're offering. Have a little bonus. It can be a workshop and then the email sequence. Prepare that. Okay? Because that's how you can. And definitely, if you don't have an email list, I don't know if you have an email list, have an email list. I use ConvertKit, but any email lists providers are totally fine. Okay. So Rhonda, yes, we put something on the thank you page, like your socials and an offer, even if you don't have a paid offer yet. Please don't let that stop you putting that thank you page to work. Exactly. Don't let that stop you. So the thank you page, so from the freebie, they get the thank you page. So on that thank you page, at least have Instagram. Or I wouldn't recommend to have a YouTube channel. Guess what? Guess why? Because people may click and then just bounce, right? We want to be careful when we share our YouTube channel. Unless it's like a video that's related to the freebie, then send them to that video. Why not? Okay? Let them build that like and trust. But ideally, you want to have already like a low ticket offer that's related to the freebie. Like it's like a next step of the freebie. And guys, you can set it up so easily. Build it in a Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google Doc. Just the way I have my YouTube roadmap, it's literally a Google Sheet. And then have a Stripe checkout. Having a Stripe check, I know, Anika, you don't have Stripe in Iceland, but have a checkout that's super easy. Nowadays, you can have Gumroad, you can have Stripe, you could have, even PayPal. Like, to my private clients, actually, no, my private clients are on subscription now, so it's Stripe. But I used to just create an invoice in PayPal, and you could create a pay link in PayPal. Really easy. Create a payment link. If not, look it up. How to create a payment link in PayPal. Have a link, have a button on your thank you page that goes directly to that PayPal invoice. And that's it. That's how you have it easy and then kind of have different steps. Step up, step up, step up. Rhonda, I know that Katya told me you have beautiful decks, card decks. Have your decks right there on your thank you page. Keep showing them and letting people know you have so much to offer. Okay, you have a list and you have MailerLite. Beautiful. Have an automation set up when somebody gets your freebie. And the automation will have different emails with different links to sell your offers or bring people into your mini community, which you're beautifully setting up in like a few weeks, as you said. Okay. I could make a video that goes over what the freebie is so that they get a deep info about the freebie. Excellent. Love it. Love it. Include the video with the freebie. That's actually what I'm doing. I'm going to create a fresh video for the roadmap because guess what? The video that I have on my YouTube channel says 2025. I need to update it. Always something to do. Always something to do with the ecosystem. I'm telling you guys. So now I have to create another video going over and expand the roadmap a bit. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's going to have more links. It's going to have more info. It's going to be pre-selling things. Video 2 and the 48-hour bonus. And that can be a workshop. I had a 48-hour bonus and that was Creator's Mindset workshop. So many people wanted that. Creator's Mindset. It's so generic, right? It seems. But they just wanted it because it said it's a bonus, free bonus. Why not, right? So have a bonus training, put it on YouTube unlisted and promote your channel as well at the same time. Why not? So I hope this gave you a lot of ideas for your funnels. Now, if you have questions, keep them coming, but I want to talk about funnels and mindset right now. Okay? I'm going to tell you right away, this is not easy. And I am so mad at everybody online who tells you that this is easy and you can make 5K, 10K, sign up for this and make it overnight. No, this is not overnight, because guess what? You may deploy a freebie funnel and people may not want your freebie. Yes, that happens to my clients, that happens to lovely members, that happens to people all the time. If something is free, it doesn't mean that people will want to download. No, we are very protected with our information. So if they don't download the freebie, they will not enter your ecosystem, they will not see your offers, they will just leave. So what I would like you to do is to really focus on creating a very juicy freebie, great freebie that people want. Something that, don't try to invent something. Try to go for something that is already working out there and create your own version. Let me repeat it again. Do not try to invent something. Go for something that's already working and create your own version. See what's working. What people really want as freebies are trackers, cheat sheets. They don't want ebooks. Nothing huge, nothing long. That's ebook days are over. Right? So it's quick workbooks, quick checklists, quick copy and paste email copy. See what kind of freebies you like downloading, but it's usually making people's life easier. And really, guys, realize that first step, creating a very, very good freebie and a messaging angle that speaks to people, is the most important step. And people really neglect it. They're just like, I'm just gonna, it's free anyway. Yeah, but it's free. But then you're gonna see, you're gonna have 100 page views and 2 people will download. Let me just share with you the regular, usual percentages of people who will be downloading your freebie. I aim at 50%. I know my bar is really high on myself. So I tweak and tweak and tweak until I get 50%. So 100 people land on my freebie page, I want 50 signups. It's very hard to achieve, very hard. Because, again, we are very protective with our information. It's not 2009 anymore. This is years later where people are like, yeah, I'm going to be getting emails now, so I'd better be selective. So if you see that 50 people landed on your freebie page and 1 person downloaded, it's time to tweak. Don't let your mindset tell you that, now you have to give up in your business. No, now it's time to roll up your sleeves and it's time to tweak. So first, the first step of the funnel. First of all, the first step is you need traffic on that page. Traffic. And I went over that in our Kickstart, right? Those of you who are in the Kickstart. Traffic is the most important thing because traffic gives you clarity. You will know if your freebie converts if you have enough people who see your page. So page views, write it down. You need to at all times monitor your page views. Find, see how to find it in your funnels, in your software. You need to know your page views. Okay, and then you need to know how many people convert from that page views. Out of 50, you want 20. At least 20 people who will download the freebie. Then you can rest. Then you can deploy other steps of the funnel. Until this doesn't happen, don't worry about the 48-hour bonus. Don't worry about the email sequence. You need to work on the freebie so that enough people get that freebie from you. This is the first step of the funnel. Okay? So that's the first step of the funnel here. Now, the masterclass funnel, the first step is you need to optimize your registration so that If 100 people see your registration, again, 50 people sign up. This is the masterclass that they want. If it's not, maybe you may need to make it shorter. I realize that registration pages with more things below the fold don't convert as well. So my registration pages are really short. So also, maybe it's the masterclass title that's not that great. Okay? So maybe you will need to tweak that. So the first step of the funnel will be very important, because if not, you're going to be wasting traffic and you're going to be making ads expensive. Your videos, your sweat on YouTube will be almost like, you will be wasting it. You'll be wasting traffic. Okay. Now, sales funnel, the first step, super important. Well, this is your sales page. Your sales page. And sales page is a completely different story, because out of 100 people, you may have 2 to 10 sales. 2 to 10% convert with a low ticket. Right? If you have more than that, this is incredible. If you don't have any purchases after 100 people see your sales page, there's probably something off. Okay. And the high ticket, well, you just need to create more videos, create more like a trust, so that, again, people get that sales page, emails, and the application. And now the application, you just need to create more like and trust so that people actually want to apply. Your videos have to be very valuable, so that, people who watch you, they're going to be like, what is, I want to work with Anna. I want to work with Anika. I want to work with Rhonda. I want to work with Tans. Like, she has an application. Yeah, I'm going to book a call because this really resonated. She gets me. So your videos have to have that, that feeling. You have to evoke that feeling. Okay. Okay. Great golden nugget right there about find something that's working and make your own version. And you'll probably have to kiss a few freebie frogs before you find one that hits. I love it, Rhonda. Oh my God. You're just a ray of sunshine. You just have to kiss a few freebie frogs. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, before you just hit that freebie. I can tell, Rhonda, you are a savvy business owner. I see you in different masterclasses, different classes, different memberships, and it shows. You are a savvy business owner now, that you know that you need tweaking. And those who, put out the freebie once and don't get signups and like, oh, okay, well, my business sucks, they don't have enough hours of, of classes, courses, coaching behind their belts. Like, guys, we need to learn stuff and observe to understand that this is a process. I just love, we need to kiss a few freebie frogs. Just love it. Are there any questions about either the first step of where you should be starting? Maybe you have something that hasn't been converting. Let us know in comments. This is your time right now. And if you're watching the replay, do the same. What is the funnel that you're going to be focusing? I personally, this is my funnel. This is my funnel that I will be focusing on for a while right now. Okay. It's relatively low cost because I'm still going to get people on into my ecosystem. I don't need to spend money on getting, people into, for my sales funnel. Sales funnel was more tricky. I'm really going to explore that. And then, I'll try the sales funnel. But this is another thing. Try to stick to one funnel and get it to work. Because if you are like, oh, you know what? Freebie sounds good, but also a masterclass. And the application sounds good too. I could do masterclass. I could do application. Then you're going to be diluting your attention, and you're not going to be optimizing that one funnel. One funnel needs a lot of work, okay, for it to make it work. So don't think that you could just hit the bullseye right away. As Rhonda said, you're going to be kissing a lot of frogs before you come up with all those steps, the freebie, later on, then maybe the 48-hour bonus will not be resonating. So you have to tweak that. Maybe the email sequence will not be resonating. So you have to tweak that. So, um, yeah, for those of you who are just joining, we're talking about YouTube ecosystem and how wonderful it is to deploy all that in your funnels, in your channels, and start making money right away without wondering, without waiting on 1,000 subscribers or watch time hours. All we need is views for our videos because we need eyeballs on our freebie. We need the downloads. And if you have, let's say, 100 videos on your channel, that's what I have right now, about 100 videos. I don't care about those views. What I care about is that every video has the link to my freebie, and they gradually bring me people into my world. Gradually. I mean, I get 3 people, 5 people, 10 people every day. I'm getting freebie signups. Every day I'm getting freebie signups from my videos. And guess what? Every day people are entering my funnel. My funnel. Yes. And I don't tell them what to buy and when. I just give them opportunities throughout their journey. And that funnel is just going to be getting longer and longer and longer, because this is what I'm planning to do. I'm gonna spill all the beans with you guys. I'm so excited. My ultimate goal is to do a 365-day funnel. No, I'm not gonna write 365 emails, but I'm gonna write 100 emails. And guess what? They are going to be sharing so much value. So they're gonna be sharing stories, value, and they are going to be leading people to my different offers. So do I care if somebody joins YouTube Income Vault email number 1 or email number 57? No, it's totally fine. They're in my ecosystem and they're just riding the wave. So slowly but surely, I'm going to be adding those emails with different offers, showing different opportunities. I always love leading with opportunities, not like with scaring people. Oh, you need to, do it now. Look, for example, email number, let's say 27. What I can do is, hey, by the way, I've been telling you about YouTube Income Vault, but did you know how I started it? I started it by, letting people know about it just to my email list. And because so many people joined my freebie, 100 people joined after just 4 days, right? So I'm going to tell them the story, attach the screenshot, and I'm going to say, by the way, do you know that I packaged all my knowledge and everything into mini community kickstart? It's available for sale, a link, right? And it's not live. It's not going to be live cohort anymore. Of course, live cohort. We are finishing it up right now. But some people just will be okay with buying a course, buying a mini course. I'm going to call it, I packaged it into a mini course where you can learn how to create your own mini community. And I will write email 28, 29, and 30 about it. And what I can also do is email 29. I can say, this is a bonus. If you get mini community kickstart within the next 48 hours, you get this. And it will be all happening in the background. And the sales will just keep coming from different areas. Okay. I do have some of these funnels already in place. But I don't have it to that extent of having it for 365 days. And this is my project, my project ecosystem. And I'm just going to be letting people into my world from different traffic sources. YouTube, definitely. Instagram, ads, speaking at summits, bundles. So any questions about this? I'm getting excited just thinking about it. I can't wait to, implement all these steps. And of course, if you are a member of YouTube Income Vault, I will be sharing info about this. Also, if you're a subscriber to this channel, this is what this channel is all about. I'll be sharing the behind the scenes. Yes. I'm so looking forward to have it all set up for myself, Anika. I know you will. I know you will because I see you at every single call on our Kickstart, and people like you, people like Rhonda, people like Tans, people who show up and, you know, get those pieces in place for yourselves, get these aha moments, will have it all figured out. It's just going to happen step by step. Don't think that it's all going to be implemented right away and you're going to hit bullseye. With the right patience and tweaking of all these little elements, you will make it happen. Just keep doing what you're doing. I know that we have another month together. So, you know, you are definitely going to have a part of this ecosystem already on. Absolutely. In February. Absolutely. And anybody else who wants to have this ecosystem in your world, on your channel, subscribe or join YouTube Income Vault. I don't have it. I should probably have it in the description of this video, but if you just go, where can you find it? I believe it's Instagram. On school, let me just put it right here, about page here. I'm gonna put it in the script, in the comments right now. So if you just go to this link, you could join now because this is exactly what we're focusing on. We're focusing on YouTube growth and YouTube monetization. Now, another very, very cool thing. Imagine after you have all this ecosystem implemented, imagine one of your videos takes off. Just gonna smile here because I cannot wait for this moment. I cannot wait for this moment. You're gonna have it all neatly optimized, meaning 50% page views will be getting your freebie. They will be all in your ecosystem and they will enter your ecosystem of 365 days. So let's say you get let's say you get a video with 10,000 views, and out of 10,000 you probably can count on maybe 400 freebie downloads, right? Maybe 200. So out of 400 freebie downloads, out of 400 freebie clicks, 200 will download. You will add 200 people to your list for free. You're not paying for ads or anything. And then members, you probably get 20 members right there, especially if you have the 48-hour bonus. You can probably get, I could probably get, 4 Kickstarts sold. So that's another. Okay, but that I'm talking about 10,000 views. What about 50,000 views? Right? We're talking about 100 members right there to the membership. We're talking about 30 Kickstart signups. And imagine if your video gets 10,000 views, but you do not have an ecosystem. How much money are you actually leaving on the table? A lot. If you don't have that system in place, you're going to be leaving a lot of money on the table. Because if you don't even have a freebie that converts well, you're wasting all these clicks. Or you're wasting all these eyeballs because they will not be clicking. Or if you don't have a freebie that's optimized, if you get 400 people who see it and only 4 people download, it means that your freebie page does not have a good messaging, right? So set up your ecosystem, guys. Start with a high converting freebie. Treat it very, very seriously. If you are in YouTube Income Vault during those lives, I do them every week. Post a question. Let us look at your freebie. If it's not converting too well, ask us why. I'm open to giving you feedback. I can definitely suggest what I would change. And usually all you need is like a second pair of eyes to have a look, right? So I am so excited for myself, excited for you guys. I can't wait to see what you create with the ecosystems, with your channel. And the evergreen YouTube nature is just amazing. And just to think that there are people who all what they do is focus on YouTube monetization. I mean, really? Wow. Just think how much money they're actually leaving on the table if they are just waiting for being monetized. Why? What about the ecosystem that you could already be building before you get monetized? What about the emails that you could be getting, the members, the paid members, right? I don't understand. I know it's like easy because YouTube takes care of the monetization for you, but like all of us here, we're gonna get monetized, and this is gonna be on top of the ecosystem. The small potatoes money, what I call like YouTube monetization, that's gonna be like on top of everything what I just covered. Oh, that's nice. Oh, $300 from YouTube, $500 from YouTube. Oh, that's nice. Guys, all right. If there are no further questions, I'm going to finish up here. I'll see you in the community. And thanks so much for your beautiful energy. Thanks so much. And I'll see you next time.